What's going on, you guys? So check it right. It seems like more artists are becoming self-aware and realizing their position in the game, as well as the current state of SA hip-hop. Now, Flame had a few things to say regarding the game itself and how things will never change because we always see the same faces. But let me go into more detail and read what he said so you guys get a better understanding of where he was coming from. So he went on to say, SA hip-hop will keep growing slow as long as we keep the same faces. It's been the same people for years now. Now, on the one hand, I do get what Flame is saying. If we always see the same artists dominating the game, it leaves no room for upcoming artists to get established and put on. If we always see the same places getting pushed, I'm more inclined to think that gatekeepers or gatekeeping is taking place and not allowing for fresh faces to have their own come up. Now, on the other hand, even though we're still seeing the same faces dominate the game, newer artists have been able to break through, creating their own come up and basically putting themselves on. Now, a user on Twitter actually shared my sentiment on this and actually gave Flame some pushback by replying to him and saying, "Nigga, you bitter because people are consistent and staying relevant. The fuck?" And Flame replied by saying, "Yo, you're right." And then the user replied to him by saying, "You acting up, dog. We got Blackie, Lucas, 25K, Maclera, etc. We can go on and on." Flame replied by saying, "They should be higher up is what I'm saying." And the user replied by saying, "Bro, all of them got debuts only, meaning they're only just starting and their time is coming. Plus niggas are lazy." And Flame replied by saying, "Upcoming acts in America are not bigger than them, but I'll tell you now that they got more money than them." And the user replied by saying, "That's the problem right here. This ain't America, bro. We got genres bigger than hip-hop in here. To do hip-hop in a country that's not even halfway fucking with it is the hardest. You know that too." And Flame replied by saying, "But we have enough people to support the genre. Americans think world domination. We think about dominating South Africa. That's why we're gonna keep suffering." So for Flame, I guess it's a money thing and not enough support for our local upcoming rappers. Now, do I agree with some of the things he said? Yeah, to a certain extent. I mean, we all know artists want support from fans so they can maximize their profits. But what are artists doing to gain or even deserve that level of support? My thing is this, right? Fans are there for the music. That's a foregone conclusion. But the music will never be enough unless you're one of the elite. Most of the time, we have artists doing their disappearing act once they've dropped an album. We have artists who never interact or socialize with fans. We have artists who create music that doesn't even resonate with the audience they're trying to reach. So with all that said, right, why would you expect to have the same level of support that they display in the US? I think our artists need to put in more work if they want that level of support. But moving along, Flame continued tweeting by saying, "Our people don't really use the power of their brains right. We so brainwashed to think small. How could you be so negative and be cool with that?" And I guess he's referring to the negative comments people have towards SA hip-hop. I mean, ever since the rise of piano and it dominating the music industry, hip-hop has taken a lot of criticism because of how it's been handled in the past. And from what I've seen, people are cool with trashing SA hip-hop, which makes no sense to me because without it, a lot of people wouldn't be relevant and in the positions they're currently in. But he further went on to tweet, "I like it when niggas get triggered. Every time I say some real shit, it just shows me how much smoke and mirrors this shit is." And he concluded by saying, "South Africa has the best hip-hop scene. It's just not growing because of how we look at it. We don't take pride in our artists. Niggas just want to break us down instead of lifting us up." And this is what I was just saying, guys. People love trashing SA hip-hop because it's become this new trend. Let me trash the genre so I can get views and likes. Meantime, it be the most clueless, most ignorant people trying to push that narrative. And my thing is this, right? If you don't even listen to the genre like that, why are you even talking about it in the first place? Let the people who actually listen to it give constructive criticism if need be, instead of the senseless trash talking, which is usually invalid. Hip-hop in SA is probably the best it's been in years. And Flame is right when he talks about South Africa having the best hip-hop scene because we're so versatile. We have so many niggas pushing different sounds and creating really dope music. So it's just sad to see our very own people talk bad about it when it's really not necessary. But you guys let me know what you think about all of this. Do you agree with what Flame had to say about SA hip-hop and how there isn't enough support for our artists, as well as the genre getting unnecessary hate just for attention or clout? Comment down below. Anyways, thanks for tuning in and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.